Hola Profiles is something that we have been doing for the last 6 years since we started the division of Meredith Hispanic Ventures at the Meredith Company. I'm not going to spend too much time talking about myself, but I will take a minute to tell you a little bit about the company that I work for. So we embarked on research along with Parents Magazine and American Baby, and our objective in embarking in this research was really to explore media usage for moms specifically, but not just media, but also information sources. So we took a look at traditional as well as non-traditional sources, and we took it one step further. We wanted to see what role media information and media sources play in her decision-making process. So the research was conducted by an independent third party, Seldis Research Association. We looked at a sample size of over 1,000 moms in the general market, moms 18 plus with children under 12. And within that sample, we also had expectant moms, new moms, and then a segment of Spanish-speaking moms. And these were online surveys that were conducted in the summer of 2010. What we like to do at Hispanic Ventures is overlay the quantitative with qualitative ethnographies. We find them invaluable. It's a way for you to take a snapshot and enter into the home of Hispanic moms and really see what she's all about. So we also went into 2 markets, San Antonio and New York metro market, and we spoke to women who kind of represent who our reader is, but we made sure that she came from different countries of origin, that half of them were US born, half were foreign born, and that we had not only new moms, but first-time moms as well. So on the qualitative side, on the ethnographies, these women kind of represent our readers, but they're not necessarily readers of our magazines. And also on the prior slide, on the quantitative side, these women were not women who were necessarily readers of Meredith magazines either. So, oops, sorry. So we ended up taking a look at 30 different media and information sources, and as I mentioned, they go from traditional to non-traditional. And then we did a deeper dive on 12 product categories, and these are the 12 product categories for which we have purchase funnel data available. Today I'm only going to take you through one, and that's the food and beverage. Looking at the roster, I think there's a disproportionate number of food companies and manufacturers as well as retailers present, so we'll take you through that. To take you through all 12 would take much longer than the time that we have allotted today. So taking a look at the overall US market, we know that she's 37 million strong. She's driving 85% of all household spending. I'm responsible for 2.1 trillion annually. And it's led by millennials, the younger segment of the moms market, 18 to 34. By comparison, the Hispanic US moms market is younger, a median age of 27 for Latinos in this country versus 41 for non-Hispanics, but she is 10.5 million strong. She accounts for 24% of all US births, and that number is projected to be 1 in 3 births by the year 2030. She represents, as we've heard all throughout this conference, the greatest opportunity for growth, and her spending in and of herself is 200+ billion annually. So language always comes up when we talk about Latinas, and in our study, we did take a look at Spanish dominant as well as bilingual and English dominant. And what we have found in conducting our studies over a period of time is that the significance of language for her and staying within her language has shifted a bit. It's no longer really about cultural pride. It really is viewed as a value add. She sees knowing 2 languages and passing on the ability to speak more than 1 language to her family and her kids as something that can lead to success. It's something that's a one-up, if you will, an advantage, more so than cultural pride. And that's a shift that we've seen. But let's meet our moms and hear from her directly. It's interesting because from the time that we've been conducting these studies, we've seen a real shift in how she feels much more comfortable with being bicultural. It's no longer a point of anxiety for her. It's very accepted, and she flows between 2 worlds very easily. We also noticed that a lot of the moms who were foreign-born identify first as being American, and the American-born identify first as being from country of origin. Kind of interesting, huh? So let's take a look at the media usage and what we found there. Meet the media omnivores. So no surprises that television is consumed quite a bit by all moms, regardless of segment, across the board. Surprises that she is consuming, our Latina mom, whether she's Spanish dominant or bilingual, is consuming in both English and Spanish. And also, look how high the number is for general info websites, competing with the number for television. So this is where she's spending her time. But general info websites are also outperforming retail websites or health and medical websites and parenthood websites. We were, of course, as publishers, happy to see that for most of the market, 7 out of 10 women are reading magazines. Social networks, 82% of Spanish-dominant moms and 80% of bilingual moms, higher than that for moms and millennial moms. So that's an interesting point. And third from the bottom, store personnel, 56 and 57, higher than for general market moms or non-Hispanic moms. What you start to see emerge out of the data, and we could spend a lot of time on this one page, is a real social person when it comes to your Latina. So store personnel does matter. We heard that in some of the other breakout sessions, but having that contact, being able to interact, very important. She is a social being above all. One of the biggest takeaways from the body of research was that it's and, not or. You can't reach her with just one media element or one information source. You would expect that moms, and in particular new moms, are out there looking for a lot of information. And many of you will remember when you were expecting, you just couldn't read enough about what was happening to you, what you could expect with your birth process and with your baby. But what's interesting is that even though you would think that expectant moms and new moms would have more information sources that they go to than just moms, Spanish-speaking moms have even greater number of sources.